So you want to make $100 every single day as a DoorDash dasher or food delivery driver. So don't worry if you're driving from one of these other apps, this video still pertains to you. So $100 every single day in, let's just say every single any marketplace, right? Doesn't matter where you're watching this video. Well, you can do that. You can actually do $100 a day pretty easily, and you can do it in 4 hours. Yeah. You can make $100 a day driving for DoorDash in 4 hours. That's our channel goal. Actually, it's $25 an hour, right, to hit that goal. But DoorDash also has reported that nationally, Dashers are making $25 an hour. So that should be the end of the video, right? Just drive 4 hours in any marketplace nationally here in the US, and you're going to average $25 an hour. No, listen, in this video, I'm going to keep it real simple for you, just going over 2 simple things to help you do this. Now, we have an entire playlist on driving for DoorDash. We have an entire course on mastering food delivery platforms. It's called Mastering Delivery. Check it out. It's linked down below. But yes, in this video, can we just agree to keep it super simple, high level for you, especially if you're new DoorDash dasher or food delivery driver? It is strategy and luck. I mean, it's also just math, right? I mean, $100 a day if you did $30 an hour. There you go. 3 hours and a third, $25 an hour. There's our 4 hours and so on of what you're averaging per hour versus the time that you'll have to drive. This video is going to be, in my opinion, the most honest take of truly how to make $100 a day. Because I know what you're saying, and I agree. I've done this stuff that, yeah, Thursday to Sunday, lunch rush, especially the dinner rush, that's the busiest time. But what about like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday slower, or you can only drive mornings and afternoons? Let's give you my take. Number one, if you truly want to make $100 a day, you're going to have to be open to more orders and most all orders. What does this entail? This is your traditional food delivery runs. This is the convenience runs at Dash Marts. It's the shopping convenience runs like Rite Aid, Walgreens, CVS for shop and deliver. It is the kind of newer or newly pushed grocery runs as well. Oh yeah, and I forgot, cash on delivery. Yeah, as a dasher where you're expected to carry, well, not expected, you're encouraged, we'll say, strongly encouraged to carry some change, like $20 worth of change. The customer's going to pay for it in cash, including tipping you in cash when you get there. So I'm just saying, if you really want to make $100 a day and there's not bonus pay, you're going to have to be open to more orders. Otherwise, you're just going to pick from what? How many orders per hour? Yeah, but even cash on delivery, I won't blame you if you opt out of that one. Did you know that the newest Dasher order screen that we saw late 2022 going into 2023 is not showing customer tips? Now, we've seen this before on the old screen, but this seems to be the new standard. So you're really going to have to think about, because it's base pay plus promotional pay plus tips, and obviously you want to maximize each of those. What marketplace am I driving in? Can I get tips? And how much are they tipping on average? If you absolutely are set on making $100 a day, it's really the imbalance or the risk versus reward with that bonus pay. Because I always say here on really any side hustle app, again, I just said base pay, promotional pay, and tips. That promotional pay, the bonus pay, is going to be the cornerstone of what makes you our channel goal here, $25 an hour. So how risky can you be with peak pay? If my current zone is offering $2 to $3 peak pay, and there's a zone 5 minutes away, maybe 10 minutes away, that's offering $4, $5, $6 peak pay, which is crazy. Is it worth it to drive in that zone? That's the risk versus reward. Would I make more money driving here at $1 to $3 peak pay, or taking the risk driving over there? And won't other dashers do the same, which would make the saturation of orders lower? Okay, moving on. And I hope you're really getting the theme here, because if you're truly set on making $100 a day, that something's going to have to give on those dead slow days. Actually, let me give you that strategy for dead slow days. So if you're a subscriber, right? You've already done that? If not, consider subscribing. But hopefully you've learned, what do we do when it's dead slow on DoorDash? Or if you're just doing Uber Eats, what do you do? What's step number one that you do when it's dead slow? Comment down below. I'm going to say it in 5 seconds. What do you do if it's dead slow? you multi-app within the same niche first. So I'm online with DoorDash. It's dead slow. I'm going to go online with Uber Eats and Grubhub. Frankly, that's how I would typically start a shift, just going online with all of them. If you're not comfortable doing so, get used to the one app first. And then if the entire niche is slow, then we multi-niche. So then I'm turning on maybe Shipt, Instacart, GoPuff. I'm considering other things, Walmart Spark. Is there a good Amazon Flex shift? If it's dead slow, like those Sundays, Monday morning, Tuesday morning afternoons, the days that it's dead slow and you're dead set on making, again, the $100 a day, then I hate to say this, but you might want to turn on time earnings mode. So what that does is guarantee you an earnings per hour rate. It's going to vary based on market. Here in Pittsburgh, it's $12.25 an hour. Now, looking at our chart again, so $12.25 per hour. So if I average $12 an hour, it's 8.5 hours worth of online driving and dashing time here. But hopefully your entire day isn't dead. So on the, first 3 hours, maybe if it's dead, that breakfast in between shift, then you can take the guaranteed earn by time and then turn it off and go back to earn by order. And I know what you're thinking, like $12.25 an hour, that's not really worth it. I mean, if you're not getting anything, or if you're getting $3, I've seen $2 some orders, comment down below, like the worst order you've gotten, then it's better than nothing. And if that's the only time you can drive, and if you're dead set on making 100, that's going to be really the only thing that's going to help you get there. Also, especially if it's slow, consider if it's worth it to go for priority access. If you didn't know, it's been called so many things, like earn more with a higher rating. It was accept more, earn more, and then it was now called priority access, where DoorDash will give you as a dasher priority access to higher paying orders. They used to say it was $2 a mile. They've rescinded that verbiage, but it's higher paying orders in your market if you accept 50% of orders, or there's a higher tier at 70% of orders. Now, I've done videos, a complete breakdown of strategies with priority access, but that's it. Again, if it's dead slow, is that better than nothing? Even though you're going to have to accept half of orders that might not all be worth it. I would look at stacked orders, even if it doesn't meet our thresholds of $1.75 paid out per mile. Because think of this, especially if it's slow, and I guess this video is turned into like, what do you do if it's dead slow and I can still make the best money? I don't know, but a stacked order is at least going to give you the opportunity, not the guarantee, of course, but the opportunity to get 2 tips. I mean, 2 customers, 2 opportunities to earn a tip versus the 1 order, obviously. So to review, right, I'd say Thursday to Sunday, the lunch and the dinner rush, it's going to be the busiest time. Hopefully it's, max customers are ordering, and I would hope you're getting $2 to $3 peak pay. One's okay, but $2 to $3 peak pay, $4 to $5 is exceptional. And then on the slow days, maybe the Sundays into the Wednesday, what have you, mornings, then in between time for the lunch rush, then you're going to have to be more aggressive. You're going to have to be more aggressive with hoping that you get tips, with leveraging any little peak pay that you can, opting into all orders and maybe all programs just to get what you can. And yes, listen to this. If it is slow on those days and times, this is why I feel like it's going to be the most honest video you're going to see. You're going to have to drive more. That's it. You're going to have to drive more if there's not enough peak pay, challenges, hopefully tips, but the less and less you get of that, the more and more you're relying on base pay, which is $2 to $10. DoorDash is usually going to give you on the lower side of that, then you're just going to have to drive more hours. So that's real, and I want you to hit your goals, and maybe that's an indicator to, yes, sign up for those different apps so you can multi-app, and then subscribe here. I mean, this is the best place, in my opinion, to learn, grow, and dominate your side hustle and beyond, really wealth building here in 2023, that, yeah, it's an indicator to sign up for the different apps in the niche. Look at different niches that you'd enjoy as well, and other ventures. Drop a like in this video if you got value. You can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.